Let me start about Asti and Majjava Sroto Vikaras. Okay, so why Asti and Majjava Srotases are included together? Because Asti and Majja Sroto Vikaras are mainly Vata Vyadhi is one of the diseases, as Vata Vyadhi is one of the disorder which have been included under Asti and Majjava Srota Vikaras. Almost all the Vata Vyadhis which are coming under Asti and Majjava Srota Vikaras. How we can say that the Vata Vyadhi is going to be produced is mainly Vata eva Vyadhi Vata Vyadhi. Vatena janito Vyadhi Vata Vyadhi. All the diseases which are caused by Vata is called Vata Vyadhi, not by normalized functions of Vata. As we have studied the normal functions of Vata as well as abnormal functions of Vata in the as we have studied the normal functions of Vata as well as abnormal functions of Vata in Vata Khalakaliya Adhyaya Charaka Sutrasthana Vata Khalakaliya. In the Vata Khalakaliya Adhyaya we have been studied it. So that's why the abnormal functions of the Vata will lead to the production of a disease. That's why Vata Vyadhi. Let's come to the point why Vata Vyadhis are almost all the Vata Vyadhis included in the Asti and Majjava Sroto Vikaras, because Vata Vyadhis there is a hampering of skeletal-muscular system as well as there is involvement of neurology as well, neurological systems as well. There is a pathological manifestation in the brain as well as the structures involved in the brain also. That's why the asti is the main thing which is responsible for the skeletal system, and majja is main thing which is responsible for that neurological systems. That's why vata vyadhi has been considered under both of these. And what does it does and Vikrutavata janito asadharano vyadhi vata vyadhi. So asadharana means that's the special and uncommon vyadhi which is caused by Vikruta Vata and Samanya Vataja Vikaras. Here, Samanya Vataja Vikaras, we can consider the Samanya Vataja Vikaras as Vataja Grahani, Vataja Arshas, etc. etc. But the main special features which can be quoted by only due to the disorders only caused because of the vata, and there is involvement of almost all the disorders. There is involvement of musculoskeletal system as well as there is involvement of a neurological system as well as hampering of the neurological symptoms we are going to see. Next it is aharaja nidhana. What might be the nidhana for the vata vadis are mainly that the nidhanas which causes the prakopa of vata, that all nidhanas should be included here. And first of all, the aharaja nidhana. Aharaja nidhana is mainly ruksha annapana and shita gunatmaka aharas. The gunas which are responsible for the prakopa of vata, or which are responsible for increasing the vata, that's all are considered here. The quantity of food, if the person is indulging in a less quantity of food, as well as if a person is taking the lagu gunatmaka haras also, that will lead to the production of prakopa of vata. Time for food. This is vishama dupachara, means that the person is not following the proper food habits. He is not taking the proper quantity of food, as well as the duration of food is not correct. And in case of rasa, what are the things we are considering? Is a katutikta kashaya rasa, which does the aggravation of vata dosha, and ruksha shita and lagu gunatmaka haras does the aggravation of vata, as well as in case of vishthambi dravyas, which does the aggravation of vata, shita virya dravyas, and in some of the dravyas like adaki chanaka kalaya and mudka, they are also does the increasing of the vata dosha. Very what we can say, they are aggravating the vata dosha. Next, Viharaja Nidhana. What are the Nidhanas for the production of, or for the Prakopa of Vata dosha is mainly Vega Vidharana, Ratri Jagarana, Ativyayama, Ativevaya, Dukkha Shayasana. Dukkha Shayasana means excessive grief, as well as Shayasana, improper sleeping. We can say that the Dukkha Shayasana here, and Dukkha is considered in the Manasika Nidhana, but here Dukkha Shayasana means that improper positioning of the patient, or improper position of sitting, sleeping. Okay, If they are in improper position, then it does leads to the aggravation of vata dosha. Excessive walking as well as swimming is also one of the thing. And agantuja nidhana is marmopaghata, abhighata and banga. Mansika nidhanas are mainly krodha chinta, shokha bhaya and utkanta. Kalata nidhana means that shita vayu shamsparshat and varsha rutu. During varsha rutu, it is mainly going to have the prakopita vata lakshanas are going to be seen, and shita vayu samsparshat, when a person is spending most of his time in cold air, okay, cold atmospheric air, then it also leads to the production. And the uh, kala of vata is mainly uh, jirnante, divasante, nishante. At the end of night, at the end of day, and at the end of digestion, there is a vata is at its peak level. And next we are going to see the anya hetu, astikshaya and dhatukshaya, because in one context of that charaka chikitsa sthana Vata Vyadhi Adhyaya, we are going to see that the main causes for the Vata Prakopa is mainly Vimargagamana as well as Dhatukshaya. That is the main thing we are going to see here is the Dhatukshaya is main causes, and Roga Atikarshana, when person is regularly suffering from the diseases, then also causes for the production of Vata Prakopa. Ama and Marga Avaroda, or Vimargagamana and Marga Avaroda. These are the things. And next we see the Samprapti. Dehe srotansi riktani puraitva anilobalihi karoti vividan vyadin sarva anga ekanga. Let's see about the Samprapti. That is mainly before going to the Samprapti, we have to see that the Vata Prakopaka Nidhana. Earlier, I have said that the Vayu, that the Dhatu Shaya and Marga Avarodha, both are the things which are causes for the Vata Prakopa. Here is the main thing. Here is the same thing. Here we can see Vayu Dhatu Shayat Kopo Margasya Avarnena Cha. Vata Prakopa mainly takes place by Dhatukshaya and Marga Avarodha of Vata. Does Nidhana, which does the Vata Prakopa. Vata get aggravated and accumulated in Rikta Strotas. The vitiated Vata will produce Ekanga or Sarvanga. The Vata where and all the Vata goes, no? There and all it will going to produce the Vyadhi. Here is the generalized Samprapti for the Vata Vyadhi. What does it means that the Rikta Strotas? Riktaniti Tuchyani Snehadir Gunai Shunatya Shunyatani Atyartaha. The Srotas which lost their Sneha, Mruduta and Pichilatva Guna. The Srotasus which lost their Snehata, Mruduta and Pichilatva Guna and became empty. The Srotasus which are not having any snehada, which have become ruksha, which have become kara, and which have become vishada in its nature, there it will goes. Okay, so it is accumulated in the rikta srotasus. Okay, that leads to the production and aggravation of vata. Next, let's see about the purva rupa. अव्यक्तलक्षणं तेषां पूर्वरूपम् इति स्मृतः आत्मरूपं तु व्यक्तं अपायो लघुता पुनः. Purvarupa is Avyakta the unmanifested symptoms and feebly manifested. Almost all disorders which are coming under the Vata Vyadhi, they are not having any Vyakta Lakshanas. Okay, the Atma Rupa and Apaya, what does it means the symptoms which is manifested in various form according to the condition of a diseases. Okay, and apaya means instability of the symptoms, sometimes severely manifested or absent or feeble, and sometimes present. The symptoms manifested in bigger form and they are variable according to hetu and sthana. So we will came to know that the the qualities of vata can be seen here. The vata is mainly, it is not having it is not having any sthira guna, it is chala in nature. So the pain sometimes subsides, the pain sometimes aggravates, the pain sometimes feeble, the pain sometimes severely manifested, that are going to be seen here. And each and every disease manifested, the single disease manifested, which is going to show its individual symptoms. Okay, it is going to show the individual symptoms. That's why atma rupa, and it is not stable, that's why it is called as apaya. Diseases due to gadashrita vata. There are many disorders due to the Gatashita Vatas, but in our context, we are going to see only the Pakshagata, Pakshavada, Ardita, and Manyastamba, Hanustamba, and many disorders, Sandigata Vata. We are going to study all them one by one.